Um, Randeep Hooda, you're a fantastic actor. I mean, what more can I say? It's very difficult to actually, and as actors, you guys do different sort of characters. Weight loss kar liya, weight gain kar liya. I mean, personally, I want to know, how do you lose so much weight and then you do the other things that you do and with such finesse and honesty? How did you do it?
It was easy. I do it every day.
Sure, yeah.
The hard part of the character, of course, weight loss and all that is something we had decided, and it took a lot of willpower to achieve that. But the hardest part of the character was the fact that a lot is known and documented about Dalbir Kaur. Not much is known about him and his prison life. So that, to keep it true and to keep it within the script and keep it as honest as possible, and to go through the suffering he did for 23 years, where out of that 18 years he was locked up in chains and was in a Kal Kotri. So imagining all that was the harder part, with Umang and as a co-conspirator, it was very easy, and I feel that everybody in the cast has done a fantastic job, and I'm very proud to be a part of this movie. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Umang. Umang.
No, wait, just a minute, Randeep had to answer
Sorry,
this.
bro. Can you repeat the question?
What preparation?
What preparations? No, let him repeat my thought process. Well, first time I had seen all those footage, and when he died, I was aware of what that happened. First time I read about Sarbjit movie being made was when somebody forwarded me an article where the real Dalbir Kaur was saying that she would like me to play the role. And I was like, really? So then I looked up, did more research about him, and by the time I met Umang, I knew him very well. And then Umang gave me some letters, some photographs. There was only one video footage. So I went about learning the Punjabi, and then we discussed how do we make a difference in his 23 years of his life. So we went about, we decided that, okay, let's let him lose weight so that, his plight comes across even more to the audience. So that took me a lot of time and a lot of unhealthy things. So that was one part of it. And then I realized that, what can happen worst in the jail was the tooth decay. So I went to Canada, and I went for the Toronto Film Festival. So there I met this guy who makes molds, who makes monsters in Hollywood movies. So I got him to make me a mold and send me 3 stages of his teeth. And apart from that, I went through the letters. I made his thoughts mine. I made his words mine. I went through, I think I have written many letters which I have not sent to Monk, and which I will never send, because now I read them and I think they're too personal. I used to sit at home and in the chains and lie in my bathroom for a long time and write letters to Umang as if he was my sister, but I would address it as Umang. Sorry, Umang. If you love me enough, I'll give you those letters. So I went through the whole journey of 23 years. I tried to go through the whole journey of 23 years of solitude, of the things. The first thing what would a dream about? What would a person think about lying alone in darkness for so many years? That, as I said earlier, was left to our imagination, because that was not documented. So as a person, I thought how to make it real for myself is to try and go through it, through the starvation, through the solitude, through darkness. Your mind plays tricks on you when you're in the dark, man. You talk to yourself, and all kinds of things happen. So I think it's one of the most prepared roles of mine, and it took me a few months to get the mindset. And Umang was actually going to shoot the Dabang village portions till he dropped the bomb on me before Diwali and said, I'm going to shoot this. So I had a very short time to catch up with the weight loss, but I did it, and somewhere that has instilled in me a sense of belief and a sense of my own willpower, which I think will help me in other parts as well.
Hello. He does not exist.
Can I just add, because it's very selfish of me to take all the credit for my transformation. I think my makeup artist Renuka Pillai, who did countless hours of tests on me, who who we tried so many things, so many ways of bringing about this transformation. She worked for free, just for the love of the movie and love of the works that the challenge that there was there, and the kind of detail, that God is in detail, and kind of details she's done. I think it'd be very selfish of me to take all the credit for my presentation, because she's really the person behind it, and to also tolerate my mood swings because I was always starving. So thank you very much, Renuka.
Sorry,
Randeep,
sorry
yeah,
to
yeah,
break
yeah.
your dreams. This is going to be the last
Here,
question.
here, I have the mic.
Last question?
Hi,
Last
yeah.
question. Thank you.
Randeep, how did this preparation for the role, the solitary confinement, mood swings and all affect your personal relationships?
Everything thought I was an ass. Everybody thought I was an ass. You know, everybody around me had just had enough of me. I think it somewhere has affected me. I have to somewhere tell myself, there's a certain sense of gloom that has come about since this movie, and I have to keep telling myself, so that, look, you did not spend 22 years of your life in prison. You did not go through all that hardship. You did not go through solitary. There's something I have to keep reminding myself, and that has affected me, obviously. But so have other roles. So I hope, and they come out all at the wrong times.
Richa,
Jackie?
Richa.
अरे बाबूलाल अरे खिलाई दीवार कर दीवार कर
अरे तुम्ही बसा नाही आता ए महिला मंडळ
ए बस रे ए
बैठो बैठो